For those of you who can't see, it is damn gorgeous outside today. Most people would never guess it is mid-February right now. It's literally, I think, 76 or 7 today. And it's been sunny almost all day. It's been awesome. I wish the weather was like this all the time. I'm jealous of all you fuckers who live in like Florida where the weather is like this all the time. And Hawaii and all those awesome places who don't know what the hell snow is. Not that I can even complain. I'm in Alabama. I don't get snow here. But back home, oh yeah. Oh yeah. So if you guys saw my Instagram, I got my parts in for this fairing. Apparently Mardi Gras, like the original Mardi Gras in Montgomery, Alabama, apparently that delayed FedEx for a day. So they said they were going to come Tuesday, and they didn't get here till Thursday. So they said they were going to come Tuesday, but they didn't get here till Wednesday. But it's one day. I'm not that upset about it, and they're in now. And looking at the parts out of the box, I really hope I ordered the right parts. Some of the parts, I know they're the right parts. I don't know if they're the right side. Like, I am afraid I ordered some left accidentally, which I don't think I did, because I remember specifically making sure there were R's on everything, symbolizing the right side, obviously. So I don't know, I should be good. I just hope that I have all the parts that I need to secure everything down. If not, I'm going to order more. But what I'm probably going to do is, after I'm finished making this vlog, I'm probably going to go home, let the bike cool down for a few hours, and then I'm going to try to do all that tonight. I don't know if I have all the tools necessary and all that stuff, so I might get halfway through doing it and realize, uh-oh, I can't finish it. I'll keep you guys updated on that, and I'll make a video of me installing a few of the pieces on the bike, you know, show you guys what kind of was loose on it. No need to stop on red. That person said, fuck it, I'm just gonna go. Right on red you need to stop, but not if you're that guy, I guess. There's something fucking nasty in my mouth. I don't know what that was. I got the hardest part of my week out of the way, so hopefully this the beginning of the weekend should be nice and relaxing. And then Sunday's gonna suck dick, because I got a few big tests next week I gotta study for. But that's life. So I saw an Instagram post, and it was from the guy at Spin with Finn who won Do It With Dan CBR. And he pretty much made a post saying how he's going to be releasing a video in 2 days, which was today, or yesterday actually. Today or yesterday, something. And pretty much explaining what's wrong with his bike. The CBR that he bought, Dan's old CBR, had some issues going on with it. He doesn't blame Wow Motorcycles from it, but a few of the things that happened, the guy hasn't had it that long. The guy's had it like a month, if that. And he claimed like there was something with one of the fans or something, and then the fork seals were leaking. Like, I completely blame that on Wow Motorcycles. Now, obviously, I don't have the bike. I can't tell for sure, but I don't know. From me seeing how Wow conducts their business, I would completely blame that on Wow. They seem like a scummy dealership, and I've heard other accounts of them doing that same thing, not telling their customers about issues that they have with the bikes, and then they sell them, and then the people figure out these issues and come back and they're like, what the fuck? And Wow's like, oh, tough shit, you're out of luck. Typical scummy thing to do on their part. But yeah, I found it pretty funny how, not funny, I feel bad for the guy, but I find it pretty interesting how the guy now has to drop like $1,000, $1,400 or something like that, to fix Dan's old CBR because Wow failed to tell him all the things that were wrong with it. I haven't talked much about the situation since, but I'm glad I didn't get that bike, just because seeing what has kind of gone wrong with it since, and just the issues that A Spin with Finn's been having with it, I wouldn't have wanted to drop that money on the bike and then have to drop all that extra money to fix it up. So I still like the bike. I still like everything about the bike. I'm glad I didn't get it. Sounds like it was too much of a headache for me. I wouldn't have been able to deal with that. Coming off the experience that I had with the dealership, I would have been extremely furious if something else had gone wrong. I feel bad for the guy. It sucks when shit's wrong with your bike and you got to pay a lot of money to fix it. I completely think that it was, wow, is that a fox or a dog? Hey doggy, woof, woof, oh, 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 woof. I have a bad track record with dogs on motorcycles, so I should have probably stay away from him. But yeah, I think it's Wow Motorcycles' fault. So if my first video wasn't enough to steer you away, hopefully this is just to show you guys that they'll sell you bikes with issues that you may not see at first, and then you'll be fucked over because you'll take it back to them and say, hey, what is this? Fix this. And they're gonna say, nope. They're gonna say that's your own problem. So I was completely done editing this video. I just was waiting for it to export. Everything was all done. It was edited, it was watched over, it was reviewed, everything was all done about this video. And then A Spin with Finn released another video talking about his CBR issues with WOW motorcycles. So I was like, okay, I want to watch this and see what it says. So it said, he was talking about pretty much how WOW motorcycles had contacted him and pretty much said to him, hey, why didn't you take your CBR to get fixed at our place? Why'd you take it somewhere else? Because obviously they wanted his business, they wanted the repairs. And he was pretty much like, yeah, I've had bad experiences with you guys in the future. So that's why, because he bought his FZ07, I'm pretty sure, from them, and he was explaining how he had a battery problem, and the battery would always go dead, and they charged him an extra $400 to try to fix the battery problem, and it only lasted a week. And then they were like, okay, well, maybe it has something to do with your headlights. And he's like, what? And he's like, well, they're like, well, it has aftermarket headlights on it, so it probably has something to do with that. And he's like, that's how I bought it from you guys. And they were like, well, in our records, it doesn't say that it was purchased with aftermarket headlights. So it's them trying to weasel their way out of another fucking repair that they have to make on one of their bikes that, of course, no shocker here, had a problem with it. So I was like, okay, well, they were assholes to him about the FZ07, and then now they called him, and he said they had attitude on the phone. They called him about this CBR and were pissed off that he didn't take his business to them. My response is, fuck them. He can take his business to whoever the hell he wants to take his business to, and if he's had a bad experience with WOW in the past, why would he take it to them again? He's not going to give them all of his business. And he made a good point. He's already given them tons of business. He's bought 2 bikes from them, and they're still bitching at him to give him more business. I just wanted to watch this video before I release this video, because I wanted to know all the information, you know? I wanted to know everything that was going on before I made this. And go listen to him explain it. He'll explain the exact situation of what happened. And it's like his last 2 videos are about the CBR. And take a look at them and listen to what I'm talking about. You guys will see what I'm talking about. And he explains pretty much the procedure with pretty much what WOW did and how they've screwed him in the past and how they're now calling him mad at him that he didn't take his business there. WOW motorcycles, they just expect so much out of the customers, but then don't want to give them the time of day and give them some good service. That's how I see it, in my opinion, and I can't stand companies like that. If you want their business, be a reliable business, someone that does good work and stands by their word. I swear, every story I hear come out about these guys just makes me hate them more and more, because it furthers my point that they're a terrible dealership. But I'm glad A Spin with Him brought his repairs just somewhere else. I think he brought him to Mountain Motorsports or something, but I'm glad he didn't bring him to WOW. So this is the next day that I'm recording this, but I just wanted to get that information out there because I wanted to make if I'm going to make a video about something, I want to make sure I have all the information first. So WOW Motorcycle sucks dick, if you couldn't already tell already. I'm not a fan of them. What is this person doing? So I thought I'd share that with you guys, just some more shitty information about WOW Motorcycles as a dealership, because they fucking suck. For all of you who don't know what I'm talking about, go check out I'm sure a lot of you guys are here from that video, so I'm sure a lot of you guys know about it. But if you don't, go check out that video of me talking about my story with WOW Motorcycles. Oh, fuck them! Once I get that whole fairing secure too, I didn't mention it in my last video, something I need to do to the bike, but I need to get new tires. That wasn't on my list in 2 videos ago, I think. But I definitely need new tires. There's only so far that I can get down in turns on this bike with these tires, so for fun purposes, so I can start taking twisties again and get better at them, I want some new tires. Oh my god, that's a shit show. They had shit everywhere. The CBR's title came in the mail too. I got the proof of title a while ago, or whatever the hell document they call it, but I got the physical actual title in the mail a couple days ago, so that's pretty cool. And then I got my insurance with that, saying I owe a lot of money to make sure this thing's protected. So I rented a dog the other day, and there's like this thing, it's like a local kennel or something, and pretty much students can go there and they give them a form of ID and they'll let you rent a dog for a few hours. It's pretty cool, you know, like to help people, I guess, just like relieve the stress of schoolwork and stuff. So my girlfriend decided to go down and rent one, and I was hoping for like a cute little like baby pit bull, or like a brand new like born like little yellow lab or chocolate lab or something. And she got there and she was like, yeah, all the cute ones are taken. So she came back with this one. I have no damn idea what the hell breed it was. Its name was like Fiona or something. And I was like, oh, okay, it's shed, it's kind of cute. And I like dogs, right? If you find me the right dog, I will definitely like it. I think certain dogs are adorable. This dog, eh. So we hung out with it for a few hours, and that thing was a fucking nutcase, man. That thing was jumping all over. It was having a damn shit fest all over us. The dog was like biting my girlfriend and stuff, but like friendly, not like really aggressive bites. So she recruited one of her friends to help. She was like, yeah, can you come help me out with this dog? It's insane. And I was like, oh, I gotta go to class, I'm out. I dodged the bullet on that one. You just go in, sign a little paperwork, and you're good to go. Hello, hey! Oh, there's like 10 kids, they're loving the bike, that's awesome. They want me to do a wheelie around the bus. That's not a good idea. They all want me to do a wheelie. No, I'm not doing a wheelie. Don't be littering. Someone just threw some shit out the window. Come on, kids. You gotta know better than that. I would give him one of my cards, but like, I don't know, that kind of looks bad if you're handing a card to like some little kids. People might get offended by that nowadays and think I'm crazy. Bye. But seriously, like, A, I'm not good with wheelies to begin with, and B, even if I was good with wheelies, I just really wouldn't wheelie around the school bus, you know? Just with all the shit that happens nowadays, especially school districts, they're really like tightening in on just the safety of the children when they're not on school grounds, like when they're at the bus stop and when they're on the bus and when they're at recess, maybe like outside on the playground, still on school grounds, but you guys know what I'm saying. So, you know, and bus drivers get real mad at that stuff. Oh, voice crack. But bus drivers, they get real mad at that stuff because a lot of bus drivers care, you know? A lot of bus drivers enjoy what they do, and they enjoy being around the like young kids. And they don't want anyone to put them in danger. So, you know what, I agree. As much as the kids would be entertained by it, it's just not something I'd like to do. Plus, the school bus drivers, they can really get you on some shit. Like, I know if you run a school bus stop sign, all the school bus driver has to do is get your license plate and report you, and you automatically get a ticket. They don't need any proof. They don't need anything. So count me out when it comes to wheeling around school buses. It's for your safety and my ass. But damn it, I wish I could wheelie and show those guys a fun little wheelie. That'd be sweet. Hey, 2012 Transformers Edition Camaro. Maybe not. No, I think that was just all aftermarket shit that he put on it to make it look like it. But fun fact for you guys, that's the car I was initially going to get. I was initially looking at a 2012 Transformers Edition Camaro. I thought they were fucking sweet. I loved them. It just didn't work out. Too high of miles. It was an SS. I see you looking at me. This girl in front of me is eyeing me up in the rearview mirror. I see you, girl. But that's all I got. I'm gonna let the bike cool down for a little while and then see if I can secure this right side fairings and remove the thorn that's been in my ass about that. So I'll talk to you guys later. As always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to hit that like button down below. You guys are always good about that. You guys are always hitting that like button, so continue to do that. I really appreciate it, guys. But I'll talk to you in a later YouTube video. Peace.